RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. Welcome inside the South Charleston Community Center, home of the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions for 2022. And we're playing the day portion of the Night of Champions with consolation games, a doubleheader coming your way here as we get ready to tip off just on the other side of the noon hour here in South Charleston. We'll start with the consolation third place game for the Mountain State Athletic Conference in girls basketball. It'll be featuring the Cabell Midland Knights and the Spring Valley Timberwolves. Cabell Midland coming into this contest 14-4 record on the season, 7-2 in the MSAC. Spring Valley posting double-digit wins coming into this contest as well. An entertaining matchup we're expecting this afternoon here. We're glad you could join us on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. Tom Hunter with you on the play-by-play, the Media Center production crew, giving you all the sights and sounds today here from what promises to be a fun event. Is a very fun event each and every year, and kudos to Bryce Casto and staff at South Charleston High School, to Jim Hamrick and all the folks involved with the Mountain State Athletic Conference who do such an outstanding job hosting this event each and every year. It's really a showcase to recognize those student athletes, not only in the basketball seasons throughout the year, that have contributed so much to the success of the schools in the Mountain State Athletic Conference. At this time, we're going to prepare to send things over to the voice of the South Charleston Community Center, one of the voices of the West Virginia boys and girls state basketball tournaments at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center, Mr. Alan McVeigh, who will be taking over and introducing today's starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MSAC Night of Champions competition today here at the South Charleston Community Center in the beautiful city of South Charleston. Ladies and gentlemen, would you assist us in honoring America by standing, and gentlemen, removing your hats for the singing of our national anthem by two of our good students from George Washington High School, Annika Brown and Ariana Deal. And now for the introduction of the starting lineup for this first game. First, for the Spring Valley Timberwolves, we have a 5'2" senior guard, number 2, Riley Spry. A 5'4" junior guard, number 11, Holly Riggs. A 5'9" sophomore guard, number 21, Haley Crum. A 5'6" junior guard, number 22, Hallie Bailey. And a 5'9" freshman forward, number 33, Drea Parker. The head coach of the Timberwolves is Larry Bo Miller, assisted by Whitney Chandler, Emily Butcher, and Jimmy Parker. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the Cabell Midland Knights. We have a 6'1" junior forward, number 1, Jasmine Wheeler. A 5'7" sophomore guard, number 3, Sophie Aldridge. A 6'2" senior forward, number 11, KK Potter. A 5'4", senior guard number 14, Riley Ali. And a 5'8", junior guard number 15, Jada Ali. The head coach of the Knights is Matt Atkins, assisted by Shannon Lewis, Randy Templeton, and Corey Woomer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to play some basketball.
Great to hear Alan McVeigh utter those words, and we'll be hearing that a lot here over the coming weeks. Again, Alan, one of the PA voices at the West Virginia Boys and Girls State Basketball Tournament, coming up here in just a matter of a few short weeks as we transition into spring, and it's springtime hoops time here in the Kanawha Valley with sectional play getting ready to start. Obviously, this is the big kickoff event for the postseason activities with boys and girls basketball here in the Valley and along the 64 corridor with the outstanding Mountain State Athletic Conference. Midland and Spring Valley were underway in the consolation game. The Mountain State Athletic Conference girls basketball season 2021-22. Lone matchup in this series this season was claimed by the Knights 70-58 at Midland on January 28th. Again, Midland coming into this contest 14-4 on the season, 7-2 in the MSAC. Spring Valley eclipsing a double-digit win mark coming into today's contest. Shot is up, no good. Rebound hauled down by Jasmine Wheeler. Ball out of bounds as Spring Valley will have it here on the inbounds. Great to have you with us. Good crowd filing in here for these early games at the South Charleston Community Center. Crum takes the drive up, no good. Rebound hauled down by Wheeler for the Knights. Here comes Cabell Midland. Jasmine Wheeler. Jada Alley with the basketball, gets it back down to Wheeler. Wheeler off the free throw line, throws the jumper up, no good. Midland retains control, puts another shot up, no good. Short by Riley Alley. Loose ball on the floor, fought for, controlled by Spring Valley. Timberwolves today starting senior, sophomore, junior, freshman, and junior in Spry, Crum, Bailey, Parker, and Holly Riggs. Midland on the offensive attack, losing the handle on the basketball as she goes to the lanes. KK Potter. It'll be Spring Valley ball. For Midland starting today, Wheeler, a junior, Sophie Aldridge, a sophomore, KK Potter, a senior forward, 6-footer, Riley Alley, a senior guard, and Jada Alley, a junior guard. Just underway here at the South Charleston Community Center. Great to have you with us on the RSN Sports Network high school game day platform powered by HD Media. Parker goes up with the shot and Drea draws the foul. She'll go to the line. Foul on Potter, her first. Team foul number 1 as Drea Parker, the 5'9" freshman. Forward goes to the line and converts on the first for Spring Valley to put the first points on the board this afternoon. And Parker knocks down the pair of free throws, 2-0 advantage for the Timberwolves. Jada Alley controls the point for Midland. Coming into today's contest, averaging 15.5 points in a game, leading scorer for the Knights as she takes it all the way to the rack up, no good. Rebound hauled down by Parker. Here comes Spring Valley on transition. Driving is Crum. She draws contact, going to the bucket, and will head to the free throw line. KK Potter will pick up foul number 2 for Matt Atkins, Cabell Midland Knights.
11, KK Potter, that's her second and team second. One shooting 2 for Timberwolves.
Hallie Crum, rather, is the shooter for the Timberwolves. First one rattles in and out. Josie Graves, sophomore forward, enters the game for the Knights. Crum's second free throw drops after hanging on the cylinder for a minute. 3-0 advantage for the Timberwolves. Aldridge with the ball in the wing. Works it inside the Graves over cross on the other side for the three-pointer is Jada Alley. Leading scorer for the Knights, puts the first points on the board for the Knights this afternoon. Jada Alley's three-pointer ties it up. She gets a tip ball there, and a turnover goes the Midland Knights' way. Alley kicks out. Graves up top to Wheeler. Wheeler drives into the paint, puts the shot up, no good. Loose ball controlled by Parker. Spry kicks it down in the corner. Baseline drive by Crum. She's forced down, and it'll be a foul on Knights, on the Midland Knights. Aldridge drawing the foul at that time. Team foul number 3 for Midland.
Allie Daniels.
As Allie Daniels enters the game for the Timberwolves. Jumper is up from the corner and good by Haley Crum.
It's a three for the Timberwolves. Haley Crum.
6-3 advantage, Spring Valley. Approaching the midway point here in the first quarter at South Charleston Community Center. Going to contact Riley Alley that time for the Lady Knights. Their foul call is it's just a turnover out of bounds, last touch by Spring Valley. Midland on the inbounds. Wheeler. The inbounds pass gets it back to Jada Alley. Bring it back to set the offense. Working inside of Wheeler. Wheeler fighting for room down in the paint. Throwing the contact from Allie Daniels down there off the post.
Foul's called on the Timberwolves, number 34.
She'll pick up her first foul. First foul of the game for the Timberwolves. The line shooting for Midland will be Jasmine Wheeler. The 6'1" junior forward averaging 13.6 points per contest coming into today's game. Also leading rebounder for the Midland Lady Knights, averaging right at 10 rebounds a game. This is on the second. That's the Spring Valley lead down to 2 at 6-4. Jumper from the corner is up, no good. This ball hauled in by Aldridge on the backside. Here comes Midland. Aldridge with the basketball down in the corner. Jumper is up from Ali. Up off the rim, bounces over the backboard. It'll be Spring Valley ball. Appreciate our sponsors of today's live coverage from the MSAC Night of Champions. Frontier Communications, Dutch Miller Auto, Ben Salengo Law, Todd Judy Ford, Summit Bank, Carmar, Thomas Health Systems, Polk Valley Bank, and replay sponsor today, Lester Raines, Mazda, and Honda. 6-4 advantage, Spring Valley. 3:45 left to go in this first quarter. Jada Alley with control of the basketball, gets it over to Aldridge. Look at the round on the corner there to Graves on the wing. Back to Aldridge, who drives, penetrates, kicks out to Riley Alley, who dumps it down inside to Jasmine Wheeler, who will put it up for 2. Wheeler with 3 on the afternoon. Tie ball game. Drive up off glass and good for Spring Valley's Haley Bailey. So Bailey, the 5'5" junior, with her first points in the afternoon. Aldridge drives, puts up the floater, draws the contact. She'll head to the line.
Foul's called on the Timberwolves, number 21, Haley Crum, her first, and team second.
Haley Crum picking up the foul.
Sophie Aldridge.
Sophie Aldridge at the line. Shoots free throws for Midland. First one is off the back iron, no good. Aldridge on the second free throw. Can't get it to fall. Missed opportunities there at the line for the Knights, as they're just 1 of 4 shooting at the free throw line this first quarter. Spring
Valley getting knocked away. Loose ball on the floor, fought for, and they call it jump ball. Jump ball possession will keep the ball with the Timberwolves.
Opening possession goes to
That's Bailey. Gets it into Riggs. Over in the corner to Crum. Long jumper, no good. Rebound, the kick out. Rolled by Midland on the other end. Putting it up and in is Riley Alley for her first points of the afternoon. It'll be an and one opportunity for her as she heads to the line, drawing the contact on the move to the basket. Holly Riggs picking up the foul for the Timberwolves that time. Free throw was good by Riley Alley, averaging 7 points a game, the 5'4" senior guard. 9-8 advantage for Midland. Tipped away, controlled by the Knights. Alley kicks it down to Aldridge in the corner. Working it inside to Wheeler, back outside. Jumper is up, no good by Wheeler with the little turnaround move in the lane. Spring Valley controlling the basketball. Timberwolves getting tied up there. Contact and drawing the foul is Jada Alley. That'll be Jada's first, team foul number 4 for Midland.
Spring Valley number 2, Riley Spry returns.
Riley Spry will check into the game. 5'7" senior point guard. Jumper is up, no good. Putting the shot up that time, Drea Parker. Midland controlling the basketball on the other end. Aldridge versus course after thinking about the baseline drive. Gets it back up top. They're working on the high post to Wheeler. Back up to Riley Alley. Riley over to Jada. Jada around to Sophie Aldridge. Trying to work Wheeler in that high post. Big matchup there for her, trying to match up with Allie Daniels. Wheeler driving against Daniels, puts it up off glass. Can't get the shot to fall, but she'll draw the contact, head to the line. Got 6-1 against 6-1 there. Wheeler against Allie Daniels in that matchup on the post. Freshman against junior. Wheeler, the junior, heading to the line for the Knights. First shot won't fall. Midland struggles at the line continue.
23, Jordan Taylor.
Jordan Taylor will check into the game for Midland. Second free throw, no good. Rebound controlled by the Knights. Jumper is up and good by Jada Alley. She connects on her second three. Extends that Midland lead to 12-8. Kick it over, long shot is up and good by Riley Spry. She connects on the three.
Timberwolves, Riley Spry.
Timeout. Oh, we had a timeout on the floor. Did not. Sorry, we have a foul on the floor.
Foul's called on the Timberwolves number 22. Hallie Bailey, her first.
So Hallie Bailey picking the foul for Spring Valley there. That's her first. 12-11 advantage for Midland. We're in the closing minute of the first quarter. MSAC Night of Champions girls consolation game. Battle for third place in the final league standings here. Jumper is up, off back iron, no good by Jada Alley. Controlled on the rebound there by Crum. Spring Valley looking for an open shot here. Three-pointer is up, no good by Hallie Bailey. The ball will go out of bounds to Midland. Zala will walk it down forward, take her time here. Clock under 13 now as she crosses half court. She'll pull up, shoot the three. Rolls in and out. Loose ball fought for on the floor, kicked over to Wheeler quickly and puts it up and in. Nice hustle play that time as Josie Graves had a heads-up play to give it to Jasmine Wheeler for the 2 just before the final gun in the first quarter. 14-11 advantage. Cabell Midland, you're watching the high school game day platform by RSS Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
And Marshall wins another one.
I could take any of these guys one-on-one. Oh, really?
Oh, no.
For a limited time, ask about no payments till summer.
Friends and family pricing for everyone, even trash talkers like Wes.
Welcome back to the South Charleston Community Center. Tom Hunter with you on the high school game day platform by RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media, bringing you RSN Sports Network's coverage of the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions here. Girls Consolation game, the first game in this quadruple header today. 2 games in the afternoon session, and then there'll be 2 games in the evening session tonight. Consolation games for 3rd place in this afternoon session, starting with the girls in Spring Valley and Cabell Midland. And then the boys contest will be coming up next, and that will be South Charleston and Huntington tipping off after this game around the 2 o'clock hour. Spring Valley on the offensive end, shot up no good by Bailey. Crum with the rebound on the baseline there. And it'll be a tie-up and alternating possession. We'll send the ball back to the Cabell Midland Knights. 14-11 advantage here. Started the second quarter for Cabell Midland. Jada Alley leading the Knights in scoring with 6 points, hitting 2 threes in that opening quarter. Jasmine Wheeler, who had the ball there for just a moment, working off the post. She had 5 points in that opening frame for Matt Atkins Ball Club. Bailey with the basketball. It's over to Crum. Back up top here to Bailey. Adria Parker with the basketball down on the baseline. Got tied up there, and alternating possession will send the ball back to the Timberwolves. The offensive inbounds under the basket, trying to work it into Parker. Parker loses the hit on the basketball, throws it away. Quick transition by Midland, missing on the layup opportunity, rather alley. And foul by Midland there as they fight for control of the basketball off of the rebound. Jennifer Weaver will pick up her first person. Team foul number 5 for Midland. So KK Potter will return to the game. Wheeler will go to the bench for a break. Crum drives baseline. Bailey drives baseline, puts it up, no good. Aldridge trying to control the basketball on the floor, and it's in a scrum and another tie-up. Alternating possession will go to Midland.
Alternating possession, Cabell Midland.
So Aldridge will handle the inbounds and get it into Riley Alley, who will bring it up for the Knights. KK Potter with basketball in the wing. To Aldridge, she drives, tries to kick. The ball's tipped, controlled by Spring Valley. Here comes Callie Bailey, all the way down up off glass and in. Give Bailey 2-4 on the afternoon for the 5'5 junior. Good defensive play there by Spring Valley, with Bailey coming away with the turnover on the defensive end. She goes to set things, kicks up off the rim. Nice penetration move there by Bailey. Back-to-back basket to spark this Spring Valley Timberwolves offense to a 15-14 lead. On the offensive end, quickly responding, Riley Alley, Cabell Midland hitting another three, hitting the first three of the afternoon. Ali giving Midland the lead back. Another three-pointers up, rattles in and out by Drea Parker on the offensive end for Spring Valley. Midland with the basketball. 17-15 advantage for the Lady Knights. Defensive pressure there by Bailey, tries to get the turnover and tip away and can't get the steal. Josie Graves fouled and drawing the contact as she puts the shot up in the paint for the Knights. She'll head to the line. Haley Crum picking up the personal. That's her second. Team foul number 6 for the Knights, or for the Timberwolves rather, as Josie Graves heads to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. She misses on the first. Misses on the second. And the Knights having their struggles at the free throw line, just 2 of 9 shooting thus far from the charity stripe. John Atkins has got to see his team improve their luck from the free throw line. Games are won and lost at the charity stripe. As many opportunities as they've had to put points on the board from there, they've got to start knocking some more down through this one. Spring Valley basketball. Jumper is up by Drea Parker and good. Drea with her first field goal of the afternoon, 4 points on the afternoon for the 5'9" freshman. Aldridge with the jumper from the wing. Off front rim, rattles out. Rebound, hauled down by Parker. Here she comes on the transition with Spring Valley. Kicking out. Fly back up top to Bailey. Bailey with the long three-pointer up, rattles in and out. Rebound controlled by Aldridge for the Knights. Sophie will set things up for the Lady Knights offense. Wheeler with the basketball on the wing. Back up top to Riley Alley. With Aldridge. Back to Wheeler. Trying to find Wheeler on the give and go there. And ball gets tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Wheeler. It'll be Spring Valley basketball. Haley Bailey. Hallie Bailey rather, with the basketball for the Timberwolves. Spry back up top to Crum. Spry down the corner to Parker with the jumper from the corner, and Drea nails the three.
That's a three for the Timberwolves, Drea Parker.
Nice shooting touch for the freshman there from the corner. 7 points on the afternoon. 20-17 advantage for the Timberwolves. Graves takes it all the way into the bucket. No good. The last touch by Spring Valley. Midland will have the inbounds here. On the baseline. Work it into Wheeler. Back out to Alley. Up top to Aldridge and back inside the paint to Wheeler, who works and draws the contact. She'll head to the line.
Foul is called on the Timberwolves, number 33,
Drea Parker drawing the foul. The match up there with Jasmine Wheeler as she heads to the line to shoot 2. Wheeler 1 of 4 at the line shooting on the afternoon, make that 1 of 5. 5 points on the afternoon for the 6'1" junior. She looks to knock down the free throw, and she does convert on the second.
Wheeler 1 for 2.
Midland cutting that Spring Valley lead to 2, 20-18. Approaching the 3-minute mark before the half here at the South Charleston Community Center. Nice defensive play. Ball tipped away that time by Jada Alley. And a timeout on the floor for Spring Valley. We'll take one as well. You're watching the MSAC Night of Champions on the high school game day platform on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
Joan, your engine has internet service is horribly slow and terribly unreliable.
Yes, Joan. It's time to make a change.
But don't worry. There's Frontier fiber optic internet. It has 25 times faster upload speeds than cable.
Woo! And you can use all your devices at the same time.
And look at weird stuff like me all night long.
Wow, that is really weird.
All night long.
That's right, Joan.
We all agreed.
Just woo!
See the light. Switch to fiber. Frontier fiber optic internet.
Welcome back inside the South Charleston Community Center. Tom Hunter with you along the high school game day platform on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. Bringing you 4 games today here from the Community Center in South Charleston. MSAC Night of Champions consolation games this afternoon, starting with the girls here in this one. The battle for third place in the league between Spring Valley and Cabell Midland coming up after this game. Around the 2 o'clock hour, we'll have the boys consolation game, the battle for third place on the boys side of the bracket, as South Charleston, the host school, will take on Huntington. Then we'll have a break between the afternoon and the evening sessions for MSAC student athlete recognition and award ceremonies for academic athletics and retired coaches, recognizing those folks. And good shot there by Bria Parker. She knocks down another three for the Spring Valley Timberwolves. Give her 10 points on the afternoon. Spring Valley extending that lead to 23-18. And then after the 4 o'clock break, we'll have our doubleheader this evening. The girls' championship tipping off at 6 p.m. tonight.
Basket for the Knights is
Graves with the bucket there for Midland. Girls basketball championship tipping off tonight at 6 o'clock. Huntington and Parkersburg. That'll be followed by the boys championship tipping at 8 tonight. GW taking on Capital in a rematch, their 3rd meeting of the season. Aldridge with the basketball, controlling the rebound, and gets it over to Alley to bring it down floor for the Knights. She kicks over, work it around up top. Jada Alley brings it up back up top to reset the offense for Midland. Works off the screen there by Wheeler, puts a 3-pointer up and good. 3rd 3 on the afternoon for Jada Alley, give her 9. 2 minutes to go in this first halftime ball game between the Knights and the Timberwolves. Drive all the way to the bucket is up and good by Hallie Bailey.
Hallie Bailey.
8 points in the afternoon for Bailey. And a foul call on the floor.
Foul's called with the Knights number 11,
KK Potter draws the foul for the Knights.
Spring Valley's number 11, Holly Riggs, her second and
Sorry,
eighth.
Holly Riggs.
Line, she need 1 and 1.
Drawing the foul for the Timberwolves. Jada Alley with the free throws. She looks to convert on the second here. Knocking down the first. Converts on the pair.
Ollie 2 for 2.
Jada Ollie with 11 points. Ties this game back up at 25. We roll up on the 92nd mark until the half. Shot up no good by Parker. Rebound controlled by Aldridge for the Knights. Here comes Midland. Matthew Aldridge. Good one against that Spring Valley pressure applied by Riley Spry. Jada Ollie with the basketball. She puts up a long 3 up the front of the rim. Rolled, almost got it. Wheeler with the rebound, puts it back up off the rim and good. Jasmine Wheeler with a nice putback there. 8 points of the afternoon for Wheeler. 27-25 advantage. Midland. Spring Valley losing the handle of the basketball there. It'll be Midland basketball. Again, 3rd place game in the MSAC girls basketball standings for the 2021-22 season. Jada Ollie converts on another jumper there, extending that Midland lead to 4. Looking to build themselves a little bit of cushion heading into the locker room here. On the drive and the take. Falling hard to the floor is Hallie Bailey. Jasmine Wheeler will pick up her second personal foul, and Bailey will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Bailey, 5'5" junior guard. She hits on the first.
Number 14, Riley Allen.
Cutting that lead to 3, looking to cut it down to 2. Misses on the second. Rebound hauled down by Riley Alley. So Aldridge, the jumper from the wing, is up, rattles in and out. Rebound controlled by Spring Valley. Timberwolves. Back under 20 seconds here to drive. Up and good for Spring Valley. Allie Bailey scores again. She's had a big quarter. 9 points in the quarter, 11 on the afternoon. Drawing the contact on the offensive end for Midland is Riley Alley. She'll head to the line. Picking up the foul for the Timberwolves be Holly Riggs, and that's going to be her third.
Timberwolves number 11. Holly Riggs, her third, team's ninth.
So Riley Alley, the senior guard, couldn't get the shooter's bounce there.
Number 24, Olivia Hunter.
She'll have one more. Olivia Hunter checking in now as Riggs goes to the bench with the 3 fouls for the Timberwolves. Riley Alley connects on the second free throw. 7 points on the afternoon for Riley Alley. 3-point attempt is up, no good for Spring Valley. Rebound, backcourt controlled by the Knights, and contact there as they were grabbing on to Sophie Aldridge, trying to get the basketball away, and she'll head to the line. Holly Bailey drawing the foul for Timberwolves, and that will be the 10th team foul. Double bonus opportunity here for Aldridge as she heads to the line. Can't convert on the first. Looking to extend this Midland lead out to 3 before the break, and she connects on the second. Inbound, Spring Valley to hold and head to the locker room. It's the Midland Lady Knights leading the Spring Valley Timberwolves. Back and forth affair here, 31-28 lead for Midland heading to the break. You're watching MSAC Night of Champions festivities, girls consolation action from the South Charleston Community Center on the high school game day platform on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
People keep asking me how Todd Judy Ford has the best selection of vehicles at a time of national shortage.
The secret is our 130% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade-in.
Everyone wants to trade the car with us and get more money.
And now we're making it even better.
We will beat any other dealer's trade offer by $1,000 guaranteed.
If we can't beat it, we'll just give you the cash.
So bring in that car, upgrade your vehicle, and get top dollar for your trade-in now.
Just go to ToddJudyFord.com and see for yourself.
Here in West Virginia, we're known as hard workers, friendly faces, and people with a caring spirit. At Summit Community Bank, those qualities are at the core of all that we do. We're a group of experienced professional bankers that you've known for many years. We work hard to earn your business and will work even harder to help you succeed. We customize banking solutions that work for you. We're Summit Community Bank. Service beyond expectations.
The relationship between a lawyer and a client is based on trust. You have to make certain that the lawyer you hire has your best interest at heart. We typically meet our clients at the worst times of their lives, and it's our job to help them. Over the years, we've been entrusted with some of the biggest cases in West Virginia. That's because we have a track record of success and getting exceptional results. We built a reputation as one of the go-to law firms throughout the state of West Virginia.
Joining me, high-profile lawyer Ben Salengo. Ben, it's a real honor to have you on.
In fact, many of our cases come from other lawyers. Lawyers who've worked with us, lawyers who've worked against us, and even those who've merely heard of our results. We're proud of the reputation we've earned in the community for providing exceptional, aggressive legal representation. When you hire my law firm, you don't get excuses, you get results.
At Dutch Miller Subaru in Charleston, we're proud to enter another year delivering one of the highest quality vehicles on the road today. With friends and family pricing for everyone, you know you'll get the best deal right up front. Don't see the vehicle you're looking for in stock? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want the way you want it, faster, direct from the manufacturer.
For a limited time at Dutch Miller Subaru in Charleston, ask about 1.9% financing for 48 months on select brand new Subarus.
We know who we are, where we've been, where we're going. Like hospitals all over America, we are changing, redefining, restructuring ourselves to be the best community health system in the region we serve. We are 2 hospitals with more than 30 locations, 450 providers, and 1 mission: to heal. As one, we are Thomas Health, caring for our communities today and tomorrow.
Looking for a friendly bank that you can turn to in your community? Bank where the decisions on your needs are made locally. With online banking and 7 locations. Poco Valley Bank, where relationships matter.
Welcome back inside the South Charleston Community Center. Tom Hunter with you on the high school game day platform on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions action. Girls Consolation game in this doubleheader in the afternoon session today. Midland leading Spring Valley at the break, 31-28, third quarter just getting underway here. Great to have you with us this afternoon for some outstanding MSAC girls basketball action. Valley losing a hand on the basketball, but controlling it there is Bailey. Brings it across. She'll pull up for the three-point opportunity and drills the shot from outside the three-point arc. It'll give her 14 on the afternoon. Tie ball game once again, 31 all. Opening minutes of the third quarter. Jumper up and no good. That time by KK Potter. Rebound controlled by Wheeler for the Knights. Another three-point opportunity is up off the back rim. No good by Riley Alley. Here comes Spring Valley on the transition. Bailey all the way to the hoop, up and Jerry gets the roll. She'll head to the line for the three-point opportunity. And she has caught fire here in this last 10 minutes or so in this game. 9 points in that second quarter. Opens up drilling a three and then getting a three-point opportunity here the old-fashioned way. Give her 16 points on the afternoon thus far. She knocks down her 17th point to extend the Spring Valley lead out three, 34-31. Alley drives in, puts a shot up glass, off glass, no good. Wheeler with the turnaround, put back, and she's fouled. She'll head to the line.
It's called on the Timberwolves, number 34.
Allie Daniels picks up the foul. That'll be her third. Wheeler heads to the line to shoot free throws. Jasmine misses on the first.
Second shot upcoming.
Second shot upcoming for Wheeler. And she misses on that one. Just 2 of 8 at the line shooting today is Wheeler. As the free throw struggles continue. On the offensive end, Allie Daniels with the bucket for Spring Valley. And a timeout on the floor from that Atkins club. 6:26 left to go in this third quarter. 36-31 advance Spring Valley. You're watching the MSAC Night of Champions on the high school game day platform on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
Community Center. We weren't here a year ago for the MSAC Night of Champions because of spring flooding that unfortunately this facility can encounter from time to time, and rendered it unavailable. So we were at the South Charleston High School complex. Appreciate all the fine work by Bryce Caston and staff at South Charleston High to accommodate us last year, and they do so much working with the community center here to host this annual event. It's a great venue for it, a good crowd this afternoon for girls and boys high school basketball in the Mountain State Athletic Conference. Great to see all the support for our young student athletes here in the Mountain State. Action back underway, steal by Spring Valley. On putting it up and in is Haley Crum with the bucket. 38-31. Spring Valley extends that lead to 7. They're really bringing the pressure this Midland play. Another steal by Spring Valley. Taking it up is Drea Parker. She'll head to the line.
Foul is called on the Knights, number 5, Josie Graves, her first.
Josie Graves draws the foul. Parker will go to the line to shoot 2. with 11 points now in the afternoon. And here comes some fresh faces for the Knights as they'll sub the five out on the floor for the starting five. Ollie, Wheeler, Aldridge back in along with KK Potter. So we get a fresh five on the floor. As Parker looks to knock down the second free throw again, setting at 11 points in the afternoon. Freshman having an outstanding game for Larry Bodiller's ball club. Adds another point to the ledger, make it 12 on the afternoon for Drea Parker. 40-31, 9-point lead for the Timberwolves. Shot up no good by KK Potter. And rebound controlled there by Bailey, and she's fouled as she tries to dribble through a double team there.
Excuse me, the Knights number 14, Riley Ali, her second.
Riley Ali picking up her second foul for the Knights there. Parker got it knocked away. Loose ball controlled by Crum. She gets in the tie-up there with Riley Ali. Possession narrow. Go way of Cabell Midland on the alternating possession. 5:34 left to go here, third quarter. 9-point lead for Spring Valley. This was a 3-point advantage for the Knights of Cabell Midland at the break. It's been all Spring Valley here early in this third frame. Contact there by Ollie on Bailey. Sorry, they called that one on Bailey. So, Allie Bailey with 3 fouls now, the junior. Her and Allie Daniels and Holly Riggs all playing with 3 here for the Timberwolves early in the second half. 3-pointer is up from top of the key. No good by Riley Ali. Spring Valley on the transition. They look to try to find an open Crum under the basket. Ball is taken away by the Knights. On the offensive end, 3-pointer is up. No good by Jada Ali. Ball controlled by Spring Valley. Here they come. On the other end, up and no good is Hallie Bailey. Aldridge. Over to Alley. She puts it up and in.
Riley Ali with the basket.
Riley Ali with 9 points on the afternoon. 7-point advantage for Spring Valley. Bailey gets the ball inside the Daniels. She'll work against Wheeler in the posts. Turnaround up, no good. Rebound, ball controlled by Wheeler. Same team there. Wheeler came down with it, didn't realize Aldridge was underneath of her. Ollie dribbles through, kicks it over to Potter. 3-pointer is up by KK, no good. Front rim, thrown away there by Spring Valley. Another 3-point attempt is up, no good by Jada Ollie. And Wheeler on the offensive end with the putback. She draws the contact, will head to the line. Jasmine Wheeler.
Spring Valley number 34, Allie Daniels.
Allie Daniels picking up her 4th foul.
Shooting 2 for the Knights,
Jasmine Wheeler will head to the line to shoot 2 again. It's 2 of 8 shooting from the line today. This is on the first 2 shots at the line.
Holly Riggs. And for Cabell Midland, number 5, Josie Graves.
Josie Graves checking back in for the Knights. Holly Riggs checking in for the Timberwolves. Wheeler misses on the pair of free throws. Lead still at 7 for Spring Valley. Jumper is up and good by Holly Riggs.
Holly Riggs
connects from 17. 9-point advantage, Spring Valley. Holly in the corner. Jumper is up. No good from Wheeler. This ball properly controlled there in the tie-up. On the alternating possession will go to Spring Valley.
Foul's called on Knights, number 5, Josie Graves, her second, and teams
3:38 left to go, third quarter. Cabell Midland led at 14-11 at the end of the first, 31-28 at the end of 2, and it's all been Spring Valley here in the second half. Timberwolves with a 9-point lead. Jumper up, no good by Crum. Loose ball controlled there from Midland. They got caught in a little bit of a tie-up situation, got away, and timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching MSAC Night of Champions action on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
And Marshall wins another one.
I could take any of these guys one-on-one. Oh, really?
Oh, no.
For a limited time, ask about no payments till summer.
Friends and family pricing for everyone, even trash talkers like Wes.
Welcome back inside South Charleston Community Center. Tom Hunter with you on the call here on the RSN Sports Network. Powered by HD Media. MSAC Night of Champions afternoon session. Third place games underway. The girls getting things started off here first. Spring Valley on a 14-2 run here in the second half. To pull out to a 42-33 lead on Cabell Midland. 3:15 left to go here, third quarter. Jasmine Weaver taking it in to the hoop. 10 points in the afternoon for Weaver. Cuts that lead to 7. Offensive end. Up with the shot is Crum for Spring Valley, and she'll draw the contact and head to the line.
Foul's called on Cabell Midland's number 3, Sophie Aldridge, her second.
Sophie Aldridge picking up the foul for the Knights, her second on the afternoon. That's Haley Crum, the 5'9" sophomore guard at the line, shooting for the Timberwolves. She converts on the first. 7 points on the afternoon for Crum. 43-35 lead Spring Valley. Crum connecting. Not connecting in the second.
1 for 2 at the foul line. Haley Crum.
At the back of the rim, Midland basketball. Ali takes the drive all the way into the rack, up and good. Jada Ali for 15th point of the afternoon. And a quick steal by Aldridge as she goes up and is fouled by, looks like Crum came in flying in there on the end of the play to draw the contact with Aldridge. No foul, just knocked out of bounds, so no foul call. It'll be Midland basketball. Aldridge on the reverse. She draws contact that time and will head to the line this time.
That is called the Timberwolves. 21, Haley Crum, her third.
Haley Crum picking up her third personal in the afternoon. Sophie Aldridge heads to the line. Looking to change the fortunes for Midland here, shooting from the free throw line. She misses.
Number 11, KK Potter.
Knights 0 for 6 at the line in this third quarter. Or excuse me, 0 for 5 in the third quarter. As Aldridge goes for the 6th free throw attempt, and it rattles off the back rim. Wheeler with the back rebound and the putback up, no good. Miss picked up there by Ali. Riley puts it up.
Ali with the basket.
Ali. That's the her point total in the afternoon. Give her 11 to Riley. Rhea Parker with the basketball. Gets it over to Beaver. Controls it out in the wing, looking to drive and going. Continue to work on the perimeter. Rhea puts up a three-pointer, nails it. Rhea Parker nailed another three-pointer, her third of the afternoon. Give her 15 on the game. On the offensive end, Riley Ali, nothing going there. Quickly in transition, they kick it down to Spry. She got pushed down behind the backboard, tried to throw a shot attempt up. Drew contact. Jada Ali to pick up her second personal for the Knights and get into the line of Spry. Ali connects on the first free throw. 5'7" senior point guard. 4 points on the afternoon for Spry. This is on the second. Wheeler with the rebound. 8-point lead for Spring Valley, 47-39. Under 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Third place on the line, the Mountain State Athletic Conference for the season. Riley over to KK Potter. He'll take it inside. Draws the contact going to the basket. And it'll be an offensive foul. Charging foul. Getting set there. drawing the contact. Spring Valley defender KK Potter will pick up her third. As Potter heads to the bench, Josie Graves checks back in for Matt Atkins. Starting to bring a little bit more pressure here. Bailey with the basketball against Ollie. Bailey crosses over, gets tied up. Ball's tipped away to Jada Ollie, who brings the cross half court from Midland. Over to Riley, down the corner to Wheelers. It gets by Riley on the skip pass. They find in the paint there to Graves, who puts it up and in. Nice look by Wheeler, 4 points in the afternoon for Graves. On the offensive end, taking it all the way in is Crum. And we're going to get her for the offensive foul. That'll be 4 on Haley Crum.
And team's fifth.
Team foul number 5 in this half for the Timberwolves. So Crum on the floor playing with 4. Holly Daniels with 4 fouls for the Timberwolves. Holly Riggs with 3. That's the foul trouble there, that situation for Spring Valley. They look to keep the momentum rolling. 3-pointers up and good by Jada Alley. 5 points in the quarter for her, 18 in the game. Trying to respond on the offensive end is Crum. Her shot's up no good. Midland with the basketball. Aldridge back up to Ollie at the Wheeler. Down to Riley Ollie. Gets it back over to Jada, reset fakes. Working down to Aldridge. Back up top. Jada Ollie with the 3-pointer. It's up and good. 8 points in this quarter for her, including 2 threes. To tie this game back up, but quickly responding on the other end. Riley Spry with a 3-pointer of her own to put the Timberwolves back up 3 closing seconds of the third quarter. Jada Ollie finds an opening, drives it all the way in, puts it up on the basket. 10 points in the quarter for her. And Midland fights their way back into this trailing 1 at the end of 3. You're watching the MSAC Night of Champions on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
Joan, your internet service is horribly slow and terribly unreliable.
Yes, Joan. It's time to make a change.
But don't worry, there's Frontier Fiber Optic Internet. It has 25 times faster upload speeds than cable. Woo! And you can use all your devices at the same time.
And look at weird stuff like me all night long.
Wow, that is really weird.
All night long. That's right, Joan.
We all agreed.
See the light. Switch to fiber. Frontier Fiber Optic Internet.
People keep asking me how Todd Judy Ford has the best selection of vehicles at a time of national shortage.
The secret is our 130% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade-in.
Everyone wants to trade the car with us and get more money.
And now we're making it even better.
We will beat any other dealer's trade offer by $1,000 guaranteed.
If we can't beat it, we'll just give you the cash.
So bring in that car, upgrade your vehicle, and get top dollar for your trade-in now.
Just go to ToddJudyFord.com and see for yourself.
Welcome back inside the South Charleston Community Center, heading to quarter number 4. Third place game in the girls' side of the bracket, Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions festivities. And this one looked like it was going to start getting a little out of hand with Spring Valley, taking advantage of a 14-2 run to build a big lead coming out of a first half that saw them trailing at halftime to Cabell Midland by 3, and then Midland fights their way back into it, largely behind the shooting of Jada Alley, 5'7" junior, connecting for 10 points in that third frame alone, 23 for her on the afternoon. And it's just a 1-point advantage now for Spring Valley. What was a 9-point lead at one time for the Timberwolves.
Basket for the Timberwolves.
Allie Bailey connecting on the bucket for the Timberwolves. Open the scoring here in this final quarter. Josie Graves works it back up top to Jada Alley, who puts a 3-pointer up. No good, rolls in and out. Rebound controlled by the Knights, though, as Josie Graves quickly finds Jasmine Wheeler underneath for the putback up and good. Wheeler with 12 on the afternoon. Fought for there by the Timberwolves, and it goes out of bounds off of Haley Bailey. On the offensive end, Holly knocked away there, and Spring Valley coming down on the offensive end now. Crum with the jumper up from 17, no good. Wheeler controls the rebound out to Aldridge. Here comes Midland. Aldridge all the way into the rack, up off glass, no good. Rebound hauled down by Haley Crum. Check that. Haley Bailey. Jumper is up, three-pointer good in the corner. Got Hollies and Haley's. A lot of H's for the Timberwolves this afternoon. A lot of buckets as well as the Timberwolves begin stretching that lead back out the floor. Wheeler with the jumper from 18. That's a good. Started to make the move. Well, I've got the opening here. Let me just put one up. And it goes down for the Lady Knights. That's a Timberwolves lead to 2. Timeout on the floor for Larry Bird Miller. We'll take one as well. 55-53 game. Spring Valley in the lead. Watching MSAC United Champions action on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
Here in West Virginia, we're known as hard workers, friendly faces, and people with a caring spirit. At Summit Community Bank, those qualities are at the core of all that we do. We're a group of experienced professional bankers that you've known for many years. We work hard to earn your business and will work even harder to help you succeed. We customize banking solutions that work for you. We're Summit Community Bank. Service beyond expectations.
Back inside the South Charleston Community Center. Nice sideline view there for you from our cameras, the media center production crew, on an outstanding job today, man, on the controls. Painting a visual picture here for you from MSAC United Champions afternoon session. Doubleheader this afternoon, third place games in girls and the boys sides of the brackets. Then we'll have the boys-girls championship doubleheader this evening, tipping off at 6 o'clock with the girls championship game and the boys to follow at 8 p.m. this evening. We'll have all the coverage for you live here on the RSN Sports Network, the HD Media High School Game Day platform. Also on Facebook Live as well. Great to be with you this afternoon from the South Charleston Community Center. Spring Valley from the offensive attack. Hallie Bailey lost contact, heading to the basket. She'll head to the line.
Fouls called on Knights, number 5. Josie Graves, her third.
Josie Graves picks up her third personal.
1-on-1. Or excuse me, 2.
Team foul number 8. First and 2. Hallie Bailey. Works on the second free throw. Give her 20 points on the afternoon.
1 for 2.
To pace Spring Valley. Loose ball on the floor. Aldridge picked it up and looked like they called a jump ball tie up there. Possession will stay with Midland. Jada Holly bringing it in on the inbounds into Wheeler. Jada set things up top. Works off the screen from Wheeler. 3-pointers up on Jada Holly and good. And she knocks another down. 26 on the afternoon.
3 Knights, Ronnie Holly.
Bailey with the basketball for the Timberwolves. Looking off the screen set by Daniels. Looks to get separation, kicks it in the corner. Jumper is up and no good. Wheeler comes away with loose ball there for Midland. Graves. Offensive end for the Lady Knights. Back up top. Reset the offense. Jada Holly. 3-pointers, got separation, good look. Missed the shot though. Spring Valley. Back down the floor. Bailey with the basketball. Again, she's been the pace setter for this Timberwolves offensive attack. 5 takes it all the way in. Roll, no good. Fingertips there. Jada Holly. Offensive end from Midland. Back out, set things here. 4:30 left to go in this one. Time ball game. We've got ourselves a good one. This third place battle in the MSAC Night of Champions festivities for 2022. Gets that defensive pressure, works it down in the corner there. Good open looks there for the Lady Knights. Jersey Graves can't connect on the shot. Allie Bailey will walk across half court. Approaching the 4-minute mark here. Great to have you with us on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. It's the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions. Battle for third place in the girls bracket here between Cabell, Midland, and Spring Valley, old rivals. Just down I-64 in the Huntington, Spring Valley area there on the Cabell-Wayne line. Timberwolves being patient. Bailey finally finds an opening, rolls in. Nice little underhanded move there for the two. Little scoop shot up and in. Give her 22 on the afternoon. Midland looking to respond. Can't come away with the shot. Loose ball on the floor. Fought for. And alternating possession comes the way of Spring Valley on the timeout. Checking back into the ball game for Midland. KK Potter.
Number 11, KK Potter.
We've got an official timeout here. So they're going to check the book here, I think, on the alternating possession. So signal jump ball possession. The arrow was going to Spring Valley on the scores table, and they do signal, yes, it is Spring Valley basketball. So Spring Valley will have the inbounds here. Julia Parker works it in. Quickly attacking the basket is Crum. Ball knocked out of bounds, but Spring Valley will retain possession as his last touch to Lady Knight. Bailey on the inbounds up top there to Riggs. Works it back over to Bailey. Controlled off the wing here. Looking to create some separation, kicks it out. Daniels working it back in on the drive there. Riggs taking it into the bucket. Gets it knocked away. It'll be staying with the Timberwolves. Bailey on the inbounds. Quickly into Parker, to Dan Daniels rather, up to Crum, who will roll off of the key into the lane, no good. As Daniels gets the putback and draws the contact and the foul, she'll head to the line. KK Potter picking up her fifth foul. She is out of the contest as she just came off the bench just a bit ago, having sat there for a bit with four, so they lose the services of Potter, the senior. And at the line, shooting again, Allie Daniels. First shot rolls in and out. Daniels, the 6'1" freshman. Been a good matchup at times, matching up against Wheeler in that post battle between the Timberwolves and the Lady Knights as Daniels misses on the pair of free throws. 2-point lead for Spring Valley. We're under 3 to play here at the Community Center in South Charleston. Aldridge with the basketball. Off the free throw line, takes the jumper, no good. Ball controlled by Spring Valley. Riggs with the basketball, gets it over to Bailey. Brings it across half court. And a timeout on the floor for Larry Bo Miller will take one as well. You're watching MSAC Night of Champions action on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
At Dutch Miller Subaru in Charleston, we're proud to enter another year delivering one of the highest quality vehicles on the road today. With friends and family pricing for everyone, you know you'll get the best deal right up front. Don't see the vehicle you're looking for in stock? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want the way you want it faster, direct from the manufacturer.
For a limited time at Dutch Miller Subaru in Charleston, ask about 1.9% financing for 48 months on select brand new Subarus.
Back inside the South Charleston Community Center, beautiful day outside, benefiting from that sunlight on this translucent roof on this facility built in the early 80s has served this South Charleston community very well and also served the Mountain State Athletic Conference very well. Hosted many MSAC matchups and activities, been a long-time home for this annual event during the basketball season, the Night of Champions, such a great event. Again, big shout out to Bryce Casto and the staff at South Charleston High School and all the staff here with the city of South Charleston, Mayor Frank Mullins and the staff here at the community center just do an outstanding job of hosting this annual event, and a big shout out as well to Jim Hamrick and all the fine folks involved with the Mountain State Athletic Conference. The administrators and the principals appreciate all their support in organizing this tremendous annual event. As we approach 2 minutes left to go in this one, tight contest in the battle for third place in the MSAC girls basketball standings for the 2021-22 season between Spring Valley and Cabell Midland. And Spring Valley coming away with the turnover there. All the way on the offensive end. With the shot up and good is Hallie Bailey. What an effort for her this afternoon. As she connects, we'll go to the line for the three-point opportunity. Rattles in and out, rebound controlled by Wheeler on the afternoon. Hallie Bailey with 24 points to pace Spring Valley. Responding on the offensive end for Midland, Jada Ali, who's having quite a game herself, give her 28 on the afternoon. Including in this second half, she's had 16 to pace Midland. Drive inside the lane, shot up no good by Crum. She gets her own rebound, brings it back out, and will reset here as they're trying to control the basketball and whittle some time off this clock here. Bailey finds an opening, goes in, lays it up, no good. Aldridge kicks out to Ollie. Finding a cutting Wheeler, will put it up, no good. Aldridge on the offensive board, tries to get the reverse up, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be staying with Midland. Knights trailing by one here, under a minute left to go. 60-59 lead Spring Valley. We've got a timeout on the floor, full timeout for Cabell Midland. We'll take one as well. Just under a minute left to play here. Spring Valley with a 1-point lead. You're watching the MSAC Night of Champions on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
We know who we are, where we've been, where we're going. Like hospitals all over America, we are changing, redefining, restructuring ourselves to be the best community health system in the region we serve. We are 2 hospitals with more than 30 locations, 450 providers, and one mission: to heal. As one, we are Thomas Health, caring for our communities today and tomorrow.
Back inside the South Charleston Community Center, Tom Hunter with you on the RSN Sports Network. High school game day platform on HD Media. The HD Media sites at Charleston Gazette-Mail and Huntington Herald-Dispatch, just to name a few. You can find us out there on Facebook Live today. 2 games for you this afternoon. We'll take a bit of a break in the basketball action, but continue to have some streaming coverage of student-athlete recognition coming up at 4 this afternoon. That's our break between the afternoon and the evening sessions. And tonight's evening session, championship games, beginning at 6 o'clock this evening with the girls' championship matchup between the Huntington Highlanders and the Parkersburg Big Reds. And then the boys matchup at 8 o'clock, a rematch of a game we had here on the HD Media family of channels and the high school game day platform 1 week ago. A tremendous battle in the boys' side between George Washington and Capital. Father against son, Rick Green against Matt Green in the bench matchups for those Canal Valley rivals. As they're doing some cleanup work over on the sideline. I think we had maybe some blood on the floor over there as they were over with some spray and gloves, cleaning things up over there. Blood or a spill or something over there. We're getting that addressed here in the timeout. Again, to reset for you, 60-59 lead for Spring Valley. Cabell Midland controlled this game in the first half, leading at the end of one, 14-11, and at the first half break, 31-28, and it's been all Spring Valley in the second half, but Midland has continued to fight and claw their way back into this, as Spring Valley has had as much as a 9-point lead in the second half, and Midland has cut this thing back down to 1 here in the closing minute. Midland basketball on the inbounds here as they look to try to retake the lead. Working inside to Jada Ali. She tries to go inside to Wheeler, and the ball is took away and controlled by Spring Valley on the offensive end, trying to convert as Bailey, she can't get it to fall. Loose ball fought for Bailey in the middle of that scrum there with Sophie Aldridge. And a timeout on the floor as Spring Valley takes the timeout with possession. 47.4 left to go in this one. We'll keep it right here. Big shout out to our media center crew. Ian Shreve, Ethan Young, Haley, and Sydney Hunter this afternoon with you, bringing you all the sights and sounds here from the South Charleston Community Center. The MSAC Night of Champions 2022. Look at the timeout there, Matt Atkins. Working up something here to try to get his Lady Knights over the hump here at the finish to claim third place in the MSAC for this 2021-22 season. Spring Valley coming out of the timeout there. Larry Bear Miller is giving his final instructions out of the timeout. I see a floor level shot there for you on this inbounds for Spring Valley as they work to get it in. Controlling the basketball is Haley Crum. They double team her in a trap, try to get the tie up, and they do get the tie up, and the alternating possession will go Midland's way. Smart heads up play there by the Midland defenders. Worked her into a trap and got the tie up and got the ball back. 42.5 showing on the clock here at the Community Center. 60-59 lead for Spring Valley. Midland with the basketball. Riley Ollie got it over to Jada, who would control it up top. She'll work against the pressure. Pulls up from three-point range and nails the three-pointer. Leads back in the hands of the Midland Lady Knights. And a turnover on the offensive end as Riley Ollie fighting for the loose ball there, knock it away from Spring Valley, and a foul on the Timberwolves.
Spring Valley's number 22,
Hallie Bailey picks up her fourth. 19.1 showing on the clock here. Midland with now a 2-point lead as Jada Ali knocking down the big three-pointer to retake the lead for Cabell Midland. They get it into Jada Ali's hands, and she's fouled by Hallie Bailey. That's going to be Bailey's fifth. Jada Ali on the afternoon again. Now 30 points on the afternoon for the 5'7" junior guard. She had 13 at the break and has taken off in this second half to carry Cabell Midland back into this thing.
Now in the lineup for Spring Valley, number 2, Riley Spry.
Riley Spry will check in. The substitution for Bailey. And at the line shooting the one-on-one is Jada Ali. Looking to extend this out to a 2-possession game here for Midland. She connects on the first. .32 points on the afternoon for Ollie. Make that 33 on the afternoon for Ollie. What a performance by the junior. 2-possession game now. Spry with long three-point attempt. Doesn't hit iron. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Midland basketball. 9.1 remaining here on the clock at the Community Center. They work it quickly into Riley. Ali Jada does off the inbounds. Riley gets fouled and will go to the line. Picking up the foul for the Timberwolves there was Holly Riggs. That's her fourth. 4-point lead here from Midland. As they look to salt this one away here from the free throw line. Riley Ali converts on the first. 65-60 advantage for Midland now. She misses on the second. Quickly down floor, Drea Parker. Working it around. They can't get a shot opportunity set up here, and this one is going to hit triple zeros, and the Midland Lady Knights secure third place in the MSAC this season with a come from behind 65-60 win over Spring Valley. We'll be back to recap it here in just a moment. You're watching the MSAC Night of Champions coverage here live on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
And Marshall wins another one.
I could take any of these guys one-on-one. Oh, really?
Oh, no.
For a limited time, ask about no payments till summer.
Friends and family pricing for everyone, even trash talkers like Wes.
Back inside the South Charleston Community Center, your final 65-60. Cabell Midland winning the girls' consolation game, the third place game in our Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions afternoon session game number 1 as we get ready for the boys' consolation third place game coming up next between the Huntington Highlanders and the South Charleston Black Eagles. Recapping this one for you here from the Community Center in this opener of the day-long activities here in the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions. Cabell Midland's Lady Knights broke out to a big lead in the early portion of this one, led this 14-11 at the end of one. At the end of the first half break at halftime, led this one by 3, 31-28. And then Spring Valley came out on fire in the second half on a 14-2 run to start things out, built as much as a 9-point lead in this one, and then Midland began to fight their way back into this one here this afternoon, primarily behind the shooting of Jada Ali, who in the third quarter scored 10 points and then added another 10 points in the fourth quarter. 20 points for her in the second half, 33 on the game for the 5'7" junior guard to really spark the comeback here for Cabell Midland as they managed to get this thing back in the lead back into their hands inside the final minute, and then they sealed the deal on free throws down the stretch to make this a 65-60 final here this afternoon. To recap the scoring for you, first for the Spring Valley Timberwolves, they were led with Hallie Bailey's 24 points. Impressive effort for the 5'5" junior. She ended up fouling out of the contest there in the last minute. Had 11 points at the break and ending the game again with 13 points in the second half for a game high for the Timberwolves of 24 points. Other scoring for Spring Valley this afternoon, Riley Spry with 7 points. Haley Crum with 7 points. Drea Parker finishing with 15 points in the afternoon. The freshman, nice effort for her. Allie Daniels with 2 points and Holly Riggs with 5 points for the Timberwolves. For Cabell Midland, again leading the way with a game high 33 points was Jada Ali. Jasmine Wheeler, the junior post player, ended up with 14 points. Josie Graves ended up with 4 points. Sophie Aldridge with 1 point. And Riley Ali, the 5'4" senior guard, finishing with 12 points in the afternoon for Matt Atkins Club. It improves now to 15-4 on the season, and now 8-2 in the MSAC, and securing third place in the conference standings for girls basketball in this 2021-22 season. Big thank you again to our sponsors for making today's live streaming coverage from the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions possible here on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. Those sponsors include Frontier Communications, Dutch Miller Auto, Bensalingo Law, Todd Judy Ford, Summit Bank, Parmar Convenience Stores, Thomas Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank. And a big thanks to our replay and highlights sponsor this afternoon for coverage, Lester Raines Mazda and Lester Raines Honda, right here in the heart of Spring Hill and the South Charleston community. Again, your final in this game, 65-60 Cabell Midland, winning third place in the girls bracket over the rival, the Spring Valley Timberwolves. We'll be back with coverage here shortly of the boys' consolation third place game between the Huntington Highlanders and the South Charleston Black Eagles. For our Media Center crew, I'm Tom Hunter with you on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
the gentleman said, sorry, but no spectators on the courts. We need those for the players. Thank you.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
And Marshall wins another one.
I could take any of these guys one-on-one. Oh, really?
Oh, no.
For a limited time, ask about no payments till summer.
Friends and family pricing for everyone, even trash talkers like Wes.
Joan, your internet service is horribly slow and terribly unreliable.
Yes, Joan. It's time to make a change.
But don't worry, there's Frontier fiber optic internet. It has 25 times faster upload speeds than cable. Woo! And you can use all your devices at the same time.
And look at weird stuff like me all night long.
Wow, that is really weird.
All night long. That's right, Joan.
We all agreed.
See the light. Switch to fiber. Frontier fiber optic internet.
People keep asking me how Todd Judy Ford has the best selection of vehicles at a time of national shortage.
The secret is our 130% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade-in.
Everyone wants to trade the car with us and get more money.
And now we're making it even better.
We will beat any other dealer's trade offer by $1,000 guaranteed.
If we can't beat it, we'll just give you the cash.
So bring in that car, upgrade your vehicle, and get top dollar for your trade-in now.
Just go to ToddJudyFord.com and see for yourself.
Here in West Virginia, we're known as hard workers, friendly faces, and people with a caring spirit. At Summit Community Bank, those qualities are at the core of all that we do. We're a group of experienced professional bankers that you've known for many years. We work hard to earn your business and will work even harder to help you succeed. We customize banking solutions that work for you. We're Summit Community Bank. Service beyond expectations.
We know who we are, where we've been, where we're going. Like hospitals all over America, we are changing, redefining, restructuring ourselves to be the best community health system in the region we serve. We are 2 hospitals with more than 30 locations, 450 providers, and 1 mission: to heal. As one, we are Thomas Health, caring for our communities today and tomorrow.
Welcome back inside the South Charleston Community Center. Tom Hunter with you along the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media, bringing you live coverage of the 2022 Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions festivities down here. 3rd place games in this afternoon doubleheader session. Girls and boys, Cabell Midland claiming 3rd place outright in the girls' consolation game that wrapped up here about a half hour ago. A 65-60 final, and now we're getting ready to have the boys' 3rd place game between Huntington and South Charleston. We're going to turn things over to our public address announcer here at the Community Center, Mr. Alan McVeigh.
Features the boys' teams from Huntington High School, the Highlanders, and the South Charleston Black Eagles. Now we have the introduction of the starting lineups for this game. First for Huntington, we have a 6'3" sophomore guard, number 2, Mikey Johnson. A 6'2" junior guard, number 3, Gavin Locko. A 5'8" junior guard, number 11, Montez Tubbs. A 6'2" freshman forward, number 13, Avante Crawford. And a 6'3" senior forward, number 15, Ganell Hickman. The head coach of the Highlanders is Ty Holmes. Head assistant is Tony Shackelford. Assistant coaches include Steve Freeman, Zach Sissel, and Jamie Page. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the South Charleston Black Eagles. we have a 5'8" sophomore guard, number 2, Wayne Harris. A 6'6" junior forward, number 12, Bryson Smith. A 6-foot senior guard, number 13, Caden Fawcett. A 6'5" senior forward, number 33, Xavier Bosley. And a 6'4" junior forward, number 25, Mondrell Dean. The head coach of the Black Eagles is Josh Daniel, assisted by Clint Frazier, Cliff Jackson, Ronnie Means, and Matt Orcutt. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to play some basketball.
Get ready to tip things off in the boys' third-place game in the Mountain State Athletic Conference for this 2021-22 season. Night of Champions festivities here, afternoon session. Great to have you with us along the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. Tom Hunter with you on the play-by-play this afternoon. Our Media Center production crew handling all the production for RSN and HD Media this afternoon. Dan Shreve at the controls, Ethan Young, Sydney Hunter, and Haley Hunter. Great to have you with us this afternoon for some MSAC boys basketball action as we tip things off here at the South Charleston Community Center. And we are underway here between Huntington and South Charleston. Black Eagles with control of the basketball at the opening tip. Wayne Harris with the jumper, top of the key. It's good. Knocks down the 3. First points of the afternoon in this one. Harris, the 5'8" sophomore guard for the Black Eagles. For the Highlanders, starting lineup is relatively young lineup. 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a senior. The starting lineup for the Highlanders. Steal, Harris, taking it in, up off glass, and gets the 2. Harris on a 5-0 run here to pace South Charleston to the early lead. Michael Johnson controlling the basketball for the Highlanders. Over to Motley. Back to Johnson, around to Tubbs. Tubbs drives baseline, floater, draws the contact. Looked like from Harris there, and he'll head to the line. Harris picking up the personal, team foul number 1 as Montez Tubbs will go to the line for the free throws for Huntington. The 5'8" junior guard misses on the first. He'll have one more. Again, our first matchup of the day, the third place game in the girls bracket. Cabell Midland comes away with a 65-60 win over Spring Valley. Tubbs missing on the pair of free throws. Rebound to kick out back to Tubbs, who takes the jumper that time from the free throw line and nails it. 5-2 game here. Try to dump it down inside to Bosley, tipped away. Huntington basketball. Motley on the offensive end, takes it up, no good. Quick transition here on the other end for South Charleston. Taking it all the way to the rack is Harold with the tub. Is Bryson Smith with the basket for South Charleston. Looking for the wrong roster there for a moment. Apologies. 7-2 advantage, Black Eagles. Dump inside off the post there to Johnson. He can't do anything with it. Black Eagle basketball. Jumper top of the key up, no good. And a fadeaway throwback attempt there by Kellum. He's fouled, knocked down, will go to the line. Gunnell Hickman, the senior, picking up the personal for Huntington.
Dean, 1 for 2.
Free throws are up. No good. Mondrell Dean was actually the one shooting the free throws there for South Charleston. Jumper up, no good. Tip out there to Huntington. Here come the Highlanders on the offensive end, quickly underneath. Nothing going there. Wayne Harris with the basketball for South Charleston. Kicks over to Dean, who puts it up off glass net. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching the MSAC Night of Champions on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. Take a look at the replay there from Lester Raines Honda. Wayne Harris with the quick three and then converts on another opportunity in lane there off a transition. Give him 5 early points. Bryson Smith connecting there. Dean came on the follow but wasn't needed. And then on this one, Harris with the takeaway as he comes down floor. Works his way around over to Dean for the quick two. Dean was active early there here in these opening minutes for South Charleston. Missing on a pair of free throws, but coming up with the last basket there and advancing that South Charleston lead now to 10-2, 8-point advance for the Black Eagles. Just about 5 minutes left to play in this opening quarter. Hickman to Johnson. Johnson working off the wing, back out to Hickman, who passes up the jumper, tries to go baseline, is forced down along the baseline, and contact and the foul by Xavier Bosley.
On the Black Eagles, number 33, Xavier Bosley, his first.
Senior picking up his first foul for South Charleston, team foul number 2. Jumper is up from the wing, no good, nothing there by Gavin Lochow. And then Hickman with the follow and the basket for Huntington. Gets the lead to 6, 10-4. Advantage South Charleston. Bosley. Smith over to Dean. Dean with the jumper. No good. Drew contact, was looking for the foul, couldn't get anything there. Huntington on the offensive end. Quickly Johnson taking it all the way up and in. Michael Johnson, a quick move up the sideline. Jumper on the other end for South Charleston, connecting is Caden Fawcett for 2. He drains one from 17 feet. Actually give him 3. Three-pointer is up, no good by Smith. Huntington, the offensive end, taking it all the way in is Tubbs. Draws the foul and the contact. Bosley picking up the personal there for South Charleston. Christian Goebel checking into the ball game for Josh Daniels' club. Huntington on the inbounds underneath the bucket. Motley works it in. Lochow, who gets it back up top to Johnson. Johnson looking to clear things out, drives, kicks out in the corner. Working back around up top to Motley. Lochow down the wing and up top to Tubbs. Controls the basketball to Johnson. Try to clear things out here. He makes his move to the bucket, goes up in front of the rim and puts it down. 4 points for Michael Johnson. On the offensive end for South Charleston, three-pointer up and good by Fawcett. Back-to-back threes. 16-8 advantage South Charleston. On the offensive end for Huntington, nailing the 3, Montez Tubbs. 5 points on the afternoon for Tubbs. A back and forth affair here with quick scoring by both ball clubs in this opening frame. Got a bounce there, it'll be Huntington basketball. Great to have you with us here on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. Coverage of Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions action. We are in game 2 of the afternoon session, our third place game on the boys' side between Huntington and the host school, South Charleston. Montrell Dean comes away with the steal for the Black Eagles. Fawcett with another three-pointer, up and good. He is hot early. Back-to-back-to-back threes for Fawcett in this opening frame. .210 remaining. Good crowd filing in here today for MSAC Night of Champions action. Johnson controls the basketball for Huntington. And Motley on the wing. Dean providing the defense. Cross court to Johnson, back up top to Tubbs. Montez works over to Motley. Get to Hickman. Tries to clear out some space in the drive to the lane. Can't get anything going there. South Charleston on the offensive end. Fawcett draws contact in the lane, puts the floater up and good. 11 points in the opening quarter for the 6-foot senior guard, Caden Fawcett. 21-11, 10-point lead for South Charleston. Closing in on the final minute here in the first quarter. Three-pointer is up, rattles in and out from Huntington's Michael Johnson. Wayne Harris with the basketball for South Charleston. Wayne to Smith, up top to Goebel. Around to Harris. Goebel trying to set the screen to give Harris some room. He decides to go the opposite direction, baseline. Nothing going as he falls short on the shot. Huntington controlling the basketball. Tubbs works it out in the corner. Johnson, the jumper. Off the rim, Black Eagle basketball. Under a minute left to play. Opening quarter. Three-point attempt is up and good by Goebel.
And we have a timeout on the court.
Timeout. You're watching the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
Back inside the South Charleston Community Center, Tom Hunter with you here this afternoon on the play-by-play for RSN Sports Network and HD Media. MSAC Night of Champions afternoon session featuring the third-place matchups in the girls and boys brackets. Cabell Midland winning the girls' third-place game against Spring Valley by final 65-60. We're in the final seconds of the opening quarter here in the boys' third-place game. South Charleston with the 24-11 advantage here on Huntington. Highlanders underneath, working it up and in. Donald Hickman for 2. That's the lead to 11 and a over and back violation on South Charleston. 11.1 showing on the clock here in this opening quarter. In the only matchup this season between these two teams, South Charleston came away with a 3-point victory back on February 10th here at the Community Center. It was a 70-67 final. And another turnover there as Mondrell Dean was looking to kick it out to somebody on the wing to get a shot up, and there wasn't anyone there. Huntington will have it inbounds in front of their bench here in closing seconds. We thought we were going to get a horn there and a foul just before the end of the quarter. Johnson drawing the contact. Goebel with the foul, his first team foul number 4 at the line. Shooting for the Highlanders is Michael Johnson, adding to his scoring total for the afternoon. Now with 5 points in the afternoon for Huntington, the sophomore. Johnson's second shot is up. Off the back iron, no good, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. You're watching MSAC Night of Champions coverage on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
And Marshall wins another one.
I could take any of these guys one-on-one. Oh, really?
Oh, no.
For a limited time, ask about no payments till summer.
Friends and family pricing for everyone, even trash talkers like Wes.
Take a look at our Lester Raines Honda replay. Caden Fawcett, big quarter there. One of his 11 points in the quarter for South Charleston. The long three-pointer up by Christian Goebel, knocking down his first shot of the afternoon for South Charleston. On the offensive end for Huntington, Gunnar Hickman working there off the block with a nice putback for Ty Holmes' ball club. And Huntington trailing this one to the homestanding South Charleston Black Eagles. 24-14 at the end of one. Great to have you with us here on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. Tom Hunter, along with our Media Center crew, Dan Shreve, Ethan Young, Haley and Sydney Hunter, bringing all the sights, sounds, images here today along the HD Media family of channels and the RSN Sports Network. 4 games on tap here at the South Charleston Community Center, the longtime home for this annual event in the Mountain State Athletic Conference. As we played the consolation games, the third-place games this afternoon, championships games starting at 6 p.m. this evening. We'll have all the live coverage for you here along the family of networks this afternoon. South Charleston. Fawcett, another three-pointer is up. No good. That one falls short. And Dean with a three-pointer from the wing up. No good. Tip out there. Johnson controls it for Huntington. Up off glass, no good. Loose ball fought for, controlled by Huntington. Johnson with another three-pointer up and good.
3 for the Highlanders, Mikey Johnson.
His first knocking his first shot down there from the perimeter this afternoon. Johnson, 8 points on the afternoon for the sophomore. Wayne Harris with the basketball. Kick out to Fawcett. Tries to find some space there, nothing going. Back out to Harris. Controls the basketball for South Charleston, over to Fawcett again on the other wing. Jumper is up, no good. Rattles in and out by Goebel. Hickman with the rebound for Huntington. Johnson quickly on the other end. No good on the layup. Harris getting the ball back for South Charleston. The contact from Hickman there. Gunnar tried to jump into a steal there and made the contact with Harris, the 5'8" sophomore guard. Hickman's second foul of the afternoon. He'll take a seat over on the Huntington bench. Checking into the ball game for Huntington is Kevin Lochow. Actually, Deedrick Graves is the substitution there for Huntington, coming off the bench to come in for Hickman. Harris with the basketball for South Charleston. Working inside. Nice look there from three-point range for Christian Goebel, connecting on his second three of the afternoon. 10-point advantage, South Charleston. Approaching 6 minutes left to go in this first half. Dump underneath. Charleston on the offensive end. Harris with the basketball. Fawcett back up to Harris. Take a look at the three-pointer, passed it up. Wayne Harris with the floater in the lane. 29-19 now, and three-pointer on the other end, responding Montez Tubbs. Is Avante Crawford for Huntington. We've had the wrong roster there, and making that correction. Harris with the basketball. Goebel kicks it back up to Harris. Off the elbow, down in the corner. They look to dump it inside. Dean kick it back up to Harris for the three-pointer. No good. Rebound hauled down by Johnson. On the offensive end, Tubbs got it poked out and away. South Charleston on the offensive end now. Nothing going there from Murray. Gets a putback, puts it back up, misses on the putback opportunity. Here comes Johnson. Transition for Huntington. Taking it all the way in and getting the hard foul is Jalen Motley. Actually, that's Low Chow. They've moved all kinds of numbers on us on this roster here, so I apologize. Gavin Low Chow will be heading to the line for Huntington as he converts on the first.
Lineup for South Charleston, number 12, Bryson Smith returns.
And converts on both of the free throws. For Gavin Locko. Converts on the free throws for Huntington, 29-24 now. South Charleston, that lead cut down to 5. Gavin Locko with the foul, his first for Huntington. Oh, look at the fight his way into the paint there was Fawcett. And commits the offensive foul. Nice defensive stop there by Locko. Fawcett picking up foul number 1. Johnson walks across half court here. Under 4 left to play this opening half. 29-24 lead, South Charleston. Johnson gets it tipped out, turnover. And a block on the other end. Nice job there as he got Smith going to the rack. And a putback there for Dean, who gets it back up in and converts on the shot. And we get the three-point opportunity here. Antonio Taylor picking up the foul. And he misses on the free throw, Dean does. Wayne Harris with the basketball. Drives in, nice take to the bucket by Wayne Harris. 9 points on the afternoon. Huntington, Locko. Over to Montez Tubbs, back up to Johnson. Three-point attempt is up. Nothing there, ball. And attempted to save. Nice job by Huntington there as they get it off of the South Charleston defender. It'll be Highlander basketball on the inbounds underneath the bucket. Tubbs with the basketball for Huntington. 2.5 minutes left to play first half. Johnson, jumper, up and good. Mikey Johnson.
Next is for the Highlanders, Mikey Johnson.
Kick out to Dean. Fawcett. And double dribble by Dean. Johnson walking across half court here as we approach 2 minutes left to go in this first half. 33-26 advantage for the host school, South Charleston. In this MSAC boys third place game as part of the MSAC's Night of Champions for 2022. Nice take there by Mikey Johnson along the baseline. 7 points in the quarter for the sophomore. Three-point attempt is up by Fawcett, nothing. As he overshot that one. Johnson with the basketball for Huntington. 34-28, 6-point lead for the Black Eagles. Johnson tries to kick over to Laco. Knocked out of bounds, tipped out off the Black Eagles. Will be Huntington basketball. Tubbs. Three-pointer is up for Montez. Up off back iron, no good. Foul called on the floor there before the shot there was shoved. There's an offensive foul against, excuse me, it's on Wayne Harris. I was listening to the table there, and now they had an offensive foul for a minute. But it was against Wayne Harris, pushed by the Black Eagle, Huntington basketball. And more contact down in the paint as they dump it into Johnson. Johnson working off the block there against the double team. South Charleston's presence down there with Bryson Smith and Xavier Murray. At the line shooting is Johnson for the Highlanders. Looking to continue to chip away at this lead. Mikey Johnson, outstanding first half for Huntington. Finished with 5 in the opening frame in the second quarter. Adding another 8 points, looking to make that 9 additional points now, given 14 on the afternoon. Pace the Huntington Highlanders in this first half. Cut the lead down to 3 now. Wayne Harris with the basketball off the wing for South Charleston. Corner to Smith. Smith with the three-pointer up again.
Black Eagles, Bryson Smith.
Johnson got it knocked away. Black Eagles responding on the offensive end. Another three-point attempt is up. No good by Smith that time. And a South Charleston foul.
Black Eagles number 23,
Xavier Murray, his second. Team foul number 8 for South Charleston in this first half. Mikey Johnson will head to the line. Shooting the bonus free throws here. Looking to add to that point total this afternoon. Shoots the 1-and-1. Misses on the front end of the 1-and-1. Rebound by Harris, or by Smith rather. Over to Wayne Harris now, who walks the cross. Final seconds here in this first half. 6-point lead for South Charleston. Looking to add to it before they head to the locker room. Harris off the wing, dribbles into the lane, puts a shot up off the front of the rim and gets a roll. And that will take the clock to 0-0s and end this first half of action. Wayne Harris there, adding to his total in this first half, 11 points for Harris, the sophomore. Halftime score 38-30 as we get ready to take a look at some of the action here from the second quarter, courtesy of our Lester Raines Honda replay. Smith with the move to the hoop. Couldn't convert, ball tipped around there, and finally Mondrell Dean's the man that ends up with it and gets the N1 opportunity on the putback. Good work on the offensive boards by South Charleston. Mikey Johnson knocking down shot there, and then another move by Johnson on the baseline again. He's been the pace setter for this Huntington ball club in the first half. Jumper there from the perimeter by Bryson Smith, knocking down his only 3, and we've got a 38-30 game here at the half between the Black Eagles and the Highlanders. Take a break here. You're watching the MSAC Night of Champions action on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
And Marshall wins another one.
I could take any of these guys one-on-one. Oh, really?
Oh, no.
For a limited time, ask about no payments till summer.
Friends and family pricing for everyone, even trash talkers like Wes.
Joan, your internet service is horribly slow and terribly unreliable.
Yes, Joan. It's time to make a change.
But don't worry, there's Frontier fiber optic internet. It has 25 times faster upload speeds than cable. Woo! And you can use all your devices at the same time.
And look at weird stuff like me all night long.
Wow, that is really weird.
All night long. That's right, Joan.
We all agreed.
See the light. Switch to fiber. Frontier fiber optic internet.
People keep asking me how Todd Judy Ford has the best selection of vehicles at a time of national shortage.
The secret is our 130% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade-in.
Everyone wants to trade the car with us and get more money.
And now we're making it even better.
We will beat any other dealer's trade offer by $1,000 guaranteed.
If we can't beat it, we'll just give you the cash.
So bring in that car, upgrade your vehicle, and get top dollar for your trade-in now.
Just go to ToddJudyFord.com and see for yourself.
Here in West Virginia, we're known as hard workers, friendly faces, and people with a caring spirit. At Summit Community Bank, those qualities are at the core of all that we do. We're a group of experienced professional bankers that you've known for many years. We work hard to earn your business and will work even harder to help you succeed. We customize banking solutions that work for you. We're Summit Community Bank. Service beyond expectations.
The relationship between a lawyer and a client is based on trust. You have to make certain that the lawyer you hire has your best interest at heart. We typically meet our clients at the worst times of their lives, and it's our job to help them. Over the years, we've been entrusted with some of the biggest cases in West Virginia. That's because we have a track record of success and getting exceptional results. We built a reputation as one of the go-to law firms throughout the state of West Virginia.
Joining me, high-profile lawyer Ben Salango. Ben, it's a real honor to have you on.
In fact, many of our cases come from other lawyers. Lawyers who've worked with us, lawyers who've worked against us, and even those who've merely heard of our results. We're proud of the reputation we've earned in the community for providing exceptional, aggressive legal representation. When you hire my law firm, you don't get excuses, you get results.
At Dutch Miller Subaru in Charleston, we're proud to enter another year delivering one of the highest quality vehicles on the road today. With friends and family pricing for everyone, you know you'll get the best deal right up front. Don't see the vehicle you're looking for in stock? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster, direct from the manufacturer.
For a limited time at Dutch Miller Subaru in Charleston, ask about 1.9% financing for 48 months on select brand new Subarus.
We know who we are, where we've been, where we're going. Like hospitals all over America, we are changing, redefining, restructuring ourselves to be the best community health system in the region we serve. We are 2 hospitals with more than 30 locations, 450 providers, and 1 mission: to heal. As one, we are Thomas Health, caring for our communities today and tomorrow.
Looking for a friendly bank that you can turn to in your community? Bank where the decisions on your needs are made locally. With online banking and 7 locations. Poco Valley Bank, where relationships matter.
Welcome back inside the South Charleston Community Center. The award-winning George Washington High School cheerleaders performing an exhibition here during halftime of our third place game here on the boys' side of things in the Mountain State Athletic Conference for this 2021-22 season. Huntington and South Charleston Black Eagles with the 38-30 lead right now on the Highlanders here at the half. Leading scoring for Huntington, Mikey Johnson, 14 points in the first half. Gavin Locko with 2 points. Montez Tubbs with 8 points. Monte Crawford with 2 points. And Gunnell Hickman with 4 points. South Charleston led in scoring here in the first half by a pair of 11-point performances from Wayne Harris and Caden Fawcett. Fawcett knocking down all 11 of his points in the opening 8 minutes of the contest. And Harris with 6 second-quarter points adding to his total to give him 11 here at the break. Bryson Smith with 5 points. Christian Goebel knocking down 2 3-pointers, 1 in each quarter for 6 here at the half. And Mondrell Dean, the big postman, with 4 points here for the Black Eagles, again, to give them an advance at halftime, 38-30 over the Huntington Highlanders. Great to have you with us here this afternoon on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media, for coverage of the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions. And a big thanks to all of our sponsors who are making today's live coverage possible here on RSN Sports Network and the HD Media family of channels here on social media. Hopefully you're connecting with us on Facebook today or watching us online as Commissioner Jim Hamrick from the Mountain State Athletic Conference is presenting some awards here at half. Again, a big thanks to our sponsors, Frontier Communications, Dutch Miller Auto, Ben Salengo Law, Todd Judy Ford, Summit Bank, Par-Mar Convenience Stores, Thomas Health System, Poca Valley Bank, and our replay sponsors today, Lester Raines Honda and Lester Raines Mazda right here in the heart of South Charleston, the Spring Hill community. Great to have them on board for sponsorship of today's live coverage of the MSAC Night of Champions. Again, this is the last game of the afternoon session here, as we had the girls' third place game prior to this game. It was a 65-60 final. Cabell Midland coming away with the win over Spring Valley. And in this one, of course, South Charleston leading Huntington at the half, 38-30 on the boys' side of things for the battle for third place here in the league this season. We'll have a break at 4 p.m. We'll be streaming live recognition of scholar athletes, student athletes, and retired coaches. Those presentations will be made by Jim Hamrick and the MSAC staff. Coming up at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So if you have kids that are being recognized and honored here at the Night of Champions, you can catch that coverage streaming today at 4 p.m. here along the RSN Sports Network and the HD Media family of social media channels via the Charleston Gazette-Mail, Huntington Herald-Dispatch, and the HD family of papers throughout the southern part of West Virginia. Coming up tonight at 6 p.m., we'll have our girls' championship game in the MSAC between the Huntington Highlanders and the Parkersburg Big Reds. You see Lonnie Lucas, the longtime mentor of the girls programs over there on the Huntington bench this afternoon. Lonnie Lucas in his, I believe he's in his 45th season, I think, of coaching in high school basketball in the state of West Virginia. His 25th season at the helm. Actually his 54th. I was only off by 11 years. I knew Lonnie had been around a long time. I didn't realize it was 54 years now. He's a legend in this state in the annals of coaching, both girls and boys. And Lonnie, with 54 seasons on the bench at Huntington for the girls, 25 total at New Huntington High with girls, over 900 wins and 2 state titles in 2000 and 2017 for Lonnie Lucas. So that should be an entertaining matchup. Parkersburg definitely on an upsurge, started the season, I think 0-3 or maybe 0-4, and Chris Murray and that ball club have really put things together and put together an outstanding year to get themselves in a position to contend for an MSAC title here. And then the nightcap tonight, 8 o'clock, a rematch of a game that we brought you here on the RSN Sports Network and HD Media family of channels a week ago. Capital and GW meeting in the rubber match, third time this season. GW coming away with both of the earlier victories, buzzer beater at Capital, 3 weeks ago today, and then last Saturday coming away with the victory on the Hill over the rival Capital Cougars. So it should be an interesting matchup tonight between father Rick Green on the sidelines for George Washington and son Matt Green on the sidelines for the Capital Cougars. Again, your score here at the half, 38-30. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the start of the second half. You're watching MSAC 9 Champions on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
Joan, your internet service is horribly slow and terribly unreliable.
Yes, Joan. It's time to make a change.
But don't worry, there's Frontier fiber optic internet. It has 25 times faster upload speeds than cable. Woo! And you can use all your devices at the same time.
And look at weird stuff like me all night.
Welcome back inside South Charleston Community Center. Tom Hunter with you this afternoon, along with our talented Media Center production crew, Dan Shreve, directing and producing today, along with Ethan Young and Haley Hunter and Sydney Hunter. I take a little bit of personal pride with those two because they're my oldest kids down here working with us as well. Sydney doing an outstanding job on the replays, bringing you that coverage this afternoon. Haley with the fine camera work from up top here at the South Charleston Community Center as we get ready to get the second half of action underway here between the Highlanders and the Black Eagles. 38-30 advantage here. South Charleston basketball start off this second half. Wayne Harris with the basketball over on the wing. Bosley took it for a second, back to Harris. Harris looking to work it into Bosley, the big man trying to work his way to the hoop and draws the contact. Looked like Hickman picking up the foul there for Huntington High. It will be on Ganell Hickman. It's his third, team foul number 1 for the Highlanders this half. Mondrell Dean getting it off the inbounds and putting it up quickly for 2. Try to update the foul situation for you here as well. Let you know who's in foul trouble for these teams. We had some challenges there with the Huntington roster. Had to get some names corrected, so if we misidentified anybody early in the going here, we apologize. Just had some conflicts in rosters that we were seeing. Got that remedied and should have everything in right working order at this point. Johnson with the basketball. Top will get off a screen. It's over. It's Dean working Hickman working his way into the paint. Up and good. Ganell Hickman with his 6th point of the afternoon. 40-32. Huntington cutting the lead back to 8. Harris with the basketball. Top there, jumper up, no good by Smith. Couldn't get the shooter's bounce there. Saved and back into bounds there for South Charleston. That was Harris. Bring it back and reset it. Smith look for the Fawcett. Try to kick it to Dean. Gets tipped away. Ball controlled by Huntington. It's Tubbs with the basketball. Kicks out to Johnson on the wing. Around to Hickman. He drives into the lane. Puts a little reverse up. No good. Dean with the rebound. Fawcett again really went off in the first quarter. 11 points in that opening frame, but it's been silent ever since. And the big man Bosley down there bouncing and working, trying to get something going. He'll get to the line to shoot 2. Hickman picks up his 4th for Huntington. So Bosley at the line shooting. So knock down the free throws, misses on the front end of the 2-shot foul. So Hickman will head over to the bench. Antonio Taylor, number 23, checking into the game for Huntington. Bosley on the second free throw attempt up, no good. So they come away empty on that trip to the line. Huntington. Crawford on the way, picked up by Dean. And dribbles out on the wing, waiting for help, but Harris comes around to take it and reset things, get the offense rolling here. Harris dumps it into Bosley, the big man working the post, kicks it back out. Harris with the jumper from three-point range, up and good. Sorry, Smith. Why I want to keep on calling Smith Harris. Smith with the three-pointer, 43-32 advantage, South Charleston. Three-pointer is up, good by Locko. Gavin Locko with 5 points on the afternoon for Huntington, 43-35. Fawcett to Harris, who cuts to the hoop, up and good. Johnson clears some space, got around Smith that time, and I think they're going to get Johnson. No, they're going to get Smith here. Bryson Smith, his first team foul, first foul, team foul. I think number 1 of the half for South Charleston. Mikey Johnson heads to the line for South Charleston, looking for his first points in the second half here. 14 on the afternoon for Johnson. Christian Goebel checking back into the game for South Charleston. Johnson on the front end of the 1-and-1, misses. Dean with the basketball. Fawcett. So look there, dumps down inside the Bosley's wide open on the block, puts it up for 2. Nice job by Xavier Bosley looking underneath. 10-point lead for the Black Eagles. Jumper here for Huntington is up off back iron, no good by Aiden Menken. Smith. Fawcett. Down the corner to Smith, who puts it up from the corner. Good. Bryson Smith connecting on his third three-pointer of the afternoon. Timeout on the floor. Big lead here, 13 for South Charleston. You're watching the MSAC Night of Champions on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
Joan, your internet service is horribly slow and terribly unreliable.
Yes, Joan. It's time to make a change.
But don't worry, there's Frontier fiber optic internet. It has 25 times faster upload speeds than cable. Woo! And you can use all your devices at the same time.
And look at weird stuff like me all night long.
Wow, that is really weird.
All night long.
That's right, Joan. We all agreed. Just
See the light. Switch to fiber. Frontier fiber optic internet.
Looking at Wayne Harris getting treatment there on the South Charleston bench right now in the timeout. And South Charleston building on that 8-point lead at the halftime break, extending it out to a 13-point lead now, 50-37. Again, as the trainers continue to work on Harris. I don't know if he has a cramping issue or what's going on, but they're getting that left knee and left thigh treated over on the bench as he's out of the ball game right now. And relatively big lineup in the game in terms of bodies, with Bosley and Dean in the lineup along with Goebel for South Charleston as they go a little bit bigger look against this Huntington team. And nice look there from Mikey Johnson. He knocks down the 3. 17 on the afternoon for Mikey Johnson. Dean with the basketball in the front court for South Charleston. Dribble drive, spin move off the block there, up, no good. Huntington with control of the basketball and tipped away there, fought for. Locko gets it to Johnson. Quickly down in the corner, jumper is up from the corner, no good by Menken. And on the other end, it's Bosley finding Dean. And he calls a timeout before losing the handle on the basketball. There's a 50-40 advantage here for South Charleston. So we take a look at our Lester Raines Mazda replay. The three-pointer from the corner up good by Bryson Smith. His third 3 of the afternoon there that we just saw just a couple moments ago. And then on the offensive end for Huntington, Mikey Johnson, again the pace setter for the Highlanders thus far, leading them with 17 points. That's a game high right now for Johnson. As the lead whittled from 13 back down to 10. This was a 10-point advantage for the Black Eagles at the end of one, 24-14. Highlanders cut that down to an 8-point advantage at halftime, and now back out at 10 with 3:19 left to go in this third quarter. Coming out of the timeout, Black Eagle basketball. Back on the floor is Harris, but he looks a little bit tentative with that left leg. See how long he can go here. Dean with the basketball over to Fawcett. At the top corner off the wing. Fawcett gets it down. Jumper is up and good there for South Charleston by Christian Goebel. 8 points in the afternoon for Goebel. 12-point lead. Johnson. It's tied up as he's trying to get the ball to the hoop. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
South Charleston's number 12, Bryson Smith is second, and team
Bryson Smith picks up the foul for South Charleston, his second, team foul number 2 with this half, and Mikey Johnson goes to the line to shoot two. Knocks the first one down. Again, if you're just joining us, Cabell Midland's girls winning the third place matchup with Spring Valley 65-60 in our first game here of this quadruple header at the South Charleston Community Center. Johnson knocking down the second free throw, give him 18 on the afternoon. Actually 19 on the afternoon for Johnson. All tip away, Johnson controls the ball off the turnover and loses the handle, turned over again to Harris. This time he takes it all the way down, kicks it over to Goebel, who puts it up for two. South Charleston extending that lead back out, 54-42 now. Tubbs with the basket for Huntington. Fawcett down in the corner to Goebel. Cross court. Smith with the basketball. Passes up the three, kicks up to Dean, who'll take the three-pointer. Up, back iron, no good. Rebound hauled down by Johnson. Here comes the Highlanders. Mikey Johnson with the three-pointer up. Off front rim, no good. Rebound maintained by Huntington. Tubbs throws a three-pointer up, no good. Johnson fighting for the board down underneath, gets the bucket and the foul. Nice work there by Mikey Johnson. Getting pushed around and fights for the rebound, and he gets a nice put-back tip there in the lane for Huntington that can convert. Hopefully he's looking to convert on his three-point opportunity. Try to get this lead back down a little bit further. Johnson misses on the three-point attempt from the line. 54-46 advantage, 8-point lead for South Charleston. Extended back out to 10 on the Fawcett bucket. Give him 13 on the afternoon. 90 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Johnson back around to Laco, cross court. Tubbs driving to the lane and kick. Laco with the three-pointer up and good. Second three-pointer of the quarter for Laco, who now has 8 on the day. Nice bounce pass by Fawcett, finding the open man there in Dean. Good looking assist from Fawcett there. 58-49. Laco working around, jumper is up. No good by Mencken. Rebound by Johnson, he throws it up, no good. Controlled by South Charleston. The offensive end, Fawcett down to Dean again, another sweet bounce pass by Fawcett, finding Dean down off the block. Mondrell with 6 points in the quarter, 10 on the afternoon. Johnson dribbles, kicks, three-pointer up, no good by Laco. Here comes Wayne Harris. 3-on-1 there for a moment. Dean with the reverse layup, can't get it to fall. Laco gets the board, loses the handle of the basketball. Harris picks it up for South Charleston. Across to Fawcett. Drives, kicks, and they're going to get Fawcett maybe on the offensive foul. Looked like yes.
Offensive foul called on Black Eagles number 13.
Looked like he had his feet set there, and Fawcett does indeed pick up the charging ball. The second.
Xavier Murray.
Huntington on the inbounds here. 12 seconds left to go in this third quarter. So they'll take their time walking across here, trailing by 11. Double team there, meeting the basketball at half court. Jumper is up from the corner, no good for Mencken. And that'll be it for 3 quarters of basketball here in the third place game in the MSAC. South Charleston leads at 60-49. You're watching the MSAC Night of Champions on RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
Joan, your internet service is horribly slow and terribly unreliable.
Yes, Joan. It's time to make a change.
But don't worry, there's Frontier fiber optic internet. It has 25 times faster upload speeds than cable. Woo! And you can use all your devices at the same time.
And look at weird stuff like me all night long.
Wow, that is really weird.
All night long. That's right, Joan.
We all agreed.
See the light. Switch to fiber. Frontier fiber optic internet.
Taking a look at our Lester Reigns Mazda replay. MSAC third place game here. Mikey Johnson with the nice move there for Huntington. Gavin Laco with the three-pointer for the Highlanders. They're late in the third quarter. On the offensive end for South Charleston, nice move by Mondrell. Dean off the assist from Caden Fawcett down on the baseline. And then Fawcett again finding Dean on that sweet bounce pass across the middle there on the break. Dean with 6 points in the third quarter, 10 on the afternoon. Fawcett with 13 here in this game for South Charleston. Black Eagles in control, 60-49. As we get ready to start our final 8 minutes of basketball here in this afternoon session. Putting the wrap on 2 games here early. Again, our girls' third place game was a 65-60 final. Cabell Midland defeating Spring Valley, and South Charleston looking to lock up third place in the MSAC on the boys' side here for the 2021-22 season with a win here in this Night of Champions matchup here this afternoon on their home floor. Great to have you with us on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. It's MSAC Night of Champions action. 2 more games coming up this evening. Girls Championship at 6 between Huntington and Parkersburg. Boys Championship between GW and Capital at 8. So be sure to join us here on the RSN Sports Network and the HD Media family of social media channels. Huntington Herald Dispatch, Charleston Gazette Mail, Logan Banner, so many more out there. You can find us on HD Media as well. South Charleston on the inbounds here, 7.5 to go. With the 11-point lead as Wayne Harris will walk the ball up floor for the Black Eagles. Josh Daniels Ball Club playing a pretty good basketball this afternoon here at home. Nice three-pointer up by Christian Goebel from the corner. As he connects, 13 points for Goebel in the afternoon. 63-49, Huntington. Turnover, takeaway there for South Charleston. Bryson Smith. On the other end, Huntington. Tubbs on the drive there, getting the 2. Smith goes, tries to make the claim that it should be an and one opportunity, but they're going to call the foul on the floor before the shot fell. So go ahead to the line and shoot 2 here. Well, no, he won't. They're just going to call player control foul on the floor. So it'll be South Charleston on the inbounds on the baseline. 14-point lead for the Black Eagles. 3-point attempt is up from Fawcett. And good. At the Cadence point total in the afternoon, 16 now for Fawcett. Tubbs, back iron, no good. That was controlled for a moment by Huntington, thrown away on the offensive end. Here's Fawcett. Up off glass and good, and count the bucket. And he'll get an opportunity to add to that. The 3-point play opportunity at the line.
Fouls held on the Highlanders, number 2, Mikey Johnson. That's his first.
Mikey Johnson committing his first foul. Team foul number 4 of the half, and Fawcett will go to the line. for the and one.
Black Eagles, Caden Fawcett.
Fawcett connects, 19 points on the afternoon for Caden Fawcett. 71-51. 20-point lead for the Black Eagles. Mikey Johnson. Thomas gets it taken away. Here comes Smith on the other end. Puts the jumper up off elbow, no good. Tip out, controlled by Smith again for the Black Eagles. Fawcett quickly over to Harris. Harris will take a three. Knocks it down. Wayne Harris with the three-pointer for the Black Eagles. 16 on the day for Wayne. And an over and back as Johnson was looking to get it over to Locko, and Locko had one foot on either side of the half-court stripe. Timeout. I thought we had time on the floor. No, we don't. We just have a substitution here. 74-51. Lead for South Charleston. 5:22 remaining here at the South Charleston Community Center in Game 2. Again, what will be 4 games today as part of the MSAC Night of Champions. Wayne Harris with the basketball. Little contact there. Gets it over for the jumper up and good, or up and no good rather, by Xavier Murray. And Bosley gets the putback off of the miss for 2. Tubbs, shot up, no good. Rebound Fawcett. Here come the Black Eagles. Kick back out to Harris. Dribble back out front. To Bosley. Looks at the post, back to Harris. Got a walk by Bosley. Johnson gets it knocked away. Fawcett. Nice bounce pass down underneath. Shot is up and good. Xavier Murray with the 2. Off a nice assist by Fawcett. Another Huntington turnover. Mondrell Dean with the basketball. South Charleston. No pressure here. Just taking their time, looking for the right opportunities. They nupped it down into Bosley, but he couldn't convert. Gets it tipped away on a good defensive stop by Huntington. Locko down in the corner. The jumper is up and good. Crawford with the three-pointer. Tubbs on the offensive end for Huntington gets the nice bounce there off the rim. He'll go to the line for a three-point opportunity. Bosley picking up his 3rd foul. Team foul number 5. Tubbs will go to the line to shoot. Tubbs on the afternoon. 14 points, looking to add to that here. This is on the three-point opportunity. Harris with the basketball for South Charleston. Three-point attempt up by Harris. Off the rim, tipped out of bounds. It'll be Huntington basketball. 24-point lead for the Black Eagles here on their home floor. Hickman. Three-point attempt rattles in and out. Bosley with the rebound over to Harris. Brings it back across half court, set the offense here. Dean out on the wing. Back to Harris. Good to Tubbs. Amari Tubbs scoring his first points of the contest. The 5'11" freshman. Getting some PT here this afternoon, this 4th quarter. Another takeaway nearly there by South Charleston. Basket up and good by Avante Crawford. 7 points in the afternoon for Crawford. And Harris with control of the ball for South Charleston. Murray working down to Bosley. Bosley turns around in the paint. Shot up off the rim, no good. From the Highlanders. 3-point attempt by Laco. Drops through the cylinder.
The Highlanders, Gavin Laco.
3 threes in the second half for Gavin Laco. 11 points on the afternoon for the Huntington senior.
We have a rolling timeout, and the Highlanders going in.
You're watching coverage of the MSAC United Champions on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
Welcome back inside the South Charleston Community Center. Tom Hunter with you this afternoon on play-by-play call for the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. Here from the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions. Afternoon session of third-place games. Again, Cabell Midland coming up with the win in the girls' consolation game this afternoon. 5-point victory over Spring Valley, and South Charleston going to come away with the win here on their home floor this afternoon to claim third place in the boys' side of the bracket on the MSAC Night of Champions lineup. A lot of fresh faces in the game for both ball clubs at this point. As Huntington making the move there.
Black Eagles number 11, Connor Hughes is first in team 6.
Connor Hughes getting the foul. Jace Coates at the line shooting for the Highlanders. He knocks down the free throw. Coates looking to connect on the second. He does. 2 of 2 at the line for Coates. 80-63. Move down on the baseline there and kick back out over to the corner. They work back up to the wing. Hughes gets the points there for the Black Eagles. Put his name in the scoring column, the 6'1" senior. Long 3-point attempt is up, no good by Mencken. Murray, kick out, 3-point attempt is up, no good in the corner there for South Charleston. It was Gibbon on the 3-point attempt. Turnover and controlled there for a moment by Hughes, and then taken back away by Huntington. 3-pointers up by Mencken and good. Aiden Mencken with his first 3 of the afternoon. Tubbs with the basketball. Over to Murray. Goes baseline. Misses on the shot opportunity. Rebound by Bella. Back out to Jace Coates puts it up off the elbow. No good. Fouled, and he'll head to the line. Connor Hughes picking up foul number 2. Huntington getting an opportunity to add some more points to the total here. As Jace Coates, the 6'2" senior, goes to the line. Misses on the first of 2. We'll have one more. 7.3 seconds remaining on the clock here at South Charleston Community Center. Coates on the second free throw, can't get it to fall. Rebound fought for, tie up. And that'll be South Charleston basketball on the alternating possession. Run off of 1.3 off of the tie up there to 6 seconds, and that's going to wrap this one up as South Charleston will dribble this one out and call it a day, winning third place in the MSAC on their home floor this afternoon by a final of 82-66. You look at some of the action here. Bosley with that big body working a lot in the second half here for South Charleston. Bosley having a good outing here this afternoon for Josh Daniels' club from the corner. Their big three-pointer up by Christian Goebel. The offensive end for Huntington, Montez Tubbs converting on a opportunity that sent him to the line for a three-point play. Three-pointer up here from Wayne Harris for South Charleston. Harris with a impressive effort this afternoon, 16 points for Harris in this one. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be back to recap things on this one in just a bit. You're watching coverage of the MSAC United Champions on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
And Marshall wins another one.
I could take any of these guys one-on-one. Oh, really?
Oh, no.
For a limited time, ask about no payments till summer.
Friends and family pricing for everyone, even trash talkers like Wes.
Back inside the South Charleston Community Center, it's a final in the boys' third-place game in the MSAC this afternoon as the South Charleston Black Eagles playing in familiar territory on a floor that serves as its home floor primarily throughout the high school basketball season, defeating the Huntington Highlanders today by a final of 82-66 to stake claim to third place in the Mountain State Athletic Conference for this 2021-22 season. Josh Daniels' crew improving with yet another victory, and a positive one at that, over a talented Huntington ball club that just couldn't get things going offensively late in this contest. Michael Johnson, the sophomore guard, pacing things for Huntington today with a game-high 21 points. Great effort by him, but in terms of a supporting cast, offensive output a little bit lacking for the Highlanders across the rest of the lineup. Kevin Locko finishing with 11 points. Montez Tubbs finishing with 14 points. Avante Crawford with 7. Gunnar Hickman with 6. Aiden Menken with 3. And Jace Coates off the bench late, scoring 2 points to round out the scoring for Huntington. For South Charleston, just an impressive effort for Josh Daniels' group with 5 guys in double figures here this afternoon, led by Caden Fawcett with 19 points, Wayne Harris with 16 points, Bryson Smith, Christian Goebel with each 13 apiece, Mondrell Dean finishing with 10. When you can get that kind of balanced scoring throughout the lineup, it's usually going to result in a W at the end of the night, and that's what happened today for Josh Daniels' club as they get the big victory here, 82-66. Rounding out the scoring for South Charleston, Jamari Tubbs with 2 points, Connor Hughes with 2 points, Xavier Murray with 2 points, and Xavier Bosley with 4 points. Again, your final this afternoon, South Charleston 82, Huntington 66. It's in the boys' third-place game in our first game of the afternoon session. The girls' third-place game, Cabell Midland defeated Spring Valley by a final of 65-60. Jada Ali for Cabell Midland with 33 points in that one. Jasmine Wheeler finishing with 14 for the Lady Knights as they improved to 15-4 on the season. Impressive effort for Spring Valley's Hallie Bailey with 24 points in that one. Andrea Parker adding 15 for the Timberwolves in that game. That's going to wrap up our coverage in the afternoon session. Join us again at 4 p.m. for streaming coverage of MSAC Honors as awards are presented to outstanding scholar athletes throughout the conference representing all of the MSAC schools, as well as retired coaches. that will be recognized, and administrators that will be recognized during those awards ceremonies. Again, at 4 o'clock, we'll have live streaming coverage of that here on the RSN Sports Network and on the HD Media family of channels. And then more basketball coming for you in the evening session tonight, 6 p.m., the MSAC Girls Championship game between the Huntington Highlanders and veteran coach Lonnie Lucas and the Parkersburg Big Reds, a resurgent Big Reds club. That should be a great matchup here later on this evening. And then the nightcap tonight, you definitely won't want to miss GW and Capital, round 3 between the crosstown rivals here in the capital city as the Patriots take on the Cougars. Father against son, Rick Green against Matt Green. Even though they don't like for us to say father against son, it makes for a very intriguing matchup to see the two of them squaring off with their teams against each other. Should be a great matchup, as the last two prior matchups between those two schools in the season have been settled by just a handful of points. So it should be a very entertaining matchup tonight here inside the South Charleston Community Center. Adam Rogers will be joining me on the call for those games this evening. We look forward to having you rejoin us here. Great effort this afternoon by our Media Center production crew, led and piloted by Dan Shreve with Ethan Young and Haley and Sydney Hunter. We'll be back with more action coming up later on this evening. For everyone here with the production crew and for all the folks with the Mountain State Athletic Conference, Jim Hamrick, the commissioner, and for Bryce Casto and the fine staff at South Charleston High School and all the folks at the South Charleston Community Center, this is Tom Hunter saying so long, everyone, along the RSN Sports Network powered by HD Media.